It's the spring. Julie Finley shows us some recipes using the in-season veggie in our daily dish. Good morning, Julie.
Good morning. How are you? Did you have a lovely long weekend?
It was beautiful.
Did you walk through any of the markets and see those beautiful asparagus?
I didn't. I kind of kept it like backyard this long weekend.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to add to your backyard barbecue.
Please do.
Okay, perfect. So this is perfect. Asparagus right here. They're beautiful. They're easy to see.
Green, they're crunchy.
Green. You're looking for the sprouts and the heads to be closed shut. That's when you know they haven't oversprouted.
Okay.
How you're keeping them fresh is in the fridge with a little bit of water in the bottom. If you don't have the opportunity to have them standing up straight, just some wet paper towel with a little plastic wrap just to keep the stalks nice and wet.
Pro tip, folks.
Pro tip, pro tip. So these can also be frozen. So we have time, I'll explain later.
Yeah.
So the first one I have is a lovely asparagus and chicken pasta salad with a zesty sauce. So this is actually quite easy. This isn't your barbecue, but this is a one-pot wonder, which is great on the go. I've already taken time and I've got a portobello mushroom, about 3/4 cups of penne pasta. I've got asparagus, onion, and garlic. And you know what I did? I put it in boiling water.
Ooh.
I boiled the pasta and then I added the veggies in for about 6 minutes to simmer, set to go. But on the barbecue, I'd already had chicken, so I'm going to add in about 2 breasts of chicken. You're going to add in your fresh parsley.
Okay.
Again, something you should be thinking about when you're doing your gardening, what herbs you have.
Yeah.
A little bit of red wine vinegar, a little bit of oil, and then the zesty part is grabbing any salsa of your choice, hot or cold, pouring that on top. This is great on the go. You could have it leftovers, you could have it at lunch. The kids love it, and then as all of our veggies are starting to sprout all over, you're starting to add different veggies.
Definitely.
There you got your salad.
That's why I like to eat my veggies when they're mixed in with other things.
I know, and there's your lunch right there. I brought some cutlery, everything for you guys.
Awesome.
Okay, this is a maple ham and asparagus strata. So it's a make-ahead, but it can be in the fridge up to for 24 hours or even 4 hours if you're sort of in a rush. So what I've done is a baguette, day old, and actually in grocery stores now you can find old baguettes, which is funny, a lot cheaper, so it's great.
50% off, I like those deals.
I'm gonna get you to add the asparagus, 2 cups of nice Havarti cheese, so whatever kind of cheese you like, but a nice light cheese. And then I've already finely chopped a bit of ham. So you'll add those 3, and then once you put the layers on, you're gonna add the
even distribution here.
I love it. It is actually important.
All right.
It's
cheese
good.
next, right?
Cheese next, perfect. And while you're doing that, I have 2.5 cups of milk and 6 eggs that I'm going to do 3 full eggs. And I'm going to do 3 egg whites. Okay, perfect, that looks good. The cheese is so lovely. Again, if you're going to the markets, there are cheese people there as well, cheese farmers. I shouldn't say people, but they are people, but they're there.
Got you. I follow.
And I don't know if people at home are seeing all these lovely different colors of fresh eggs. Look at those pretty colors, these blues and browns, and that really is just the color of their feathers. So I'm doing a little math here. I've got 2 eggs, 1 egg white. I'm going 3 eggs, 2 more egg whites, and 2 more egg whites.
Am I doing ham now?
You're doing ham.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. And 1 more egg white. Perfect. If you end up getting egg instead of egg white in, it's completely fine. It's all delightful. You're going to stir that together with 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Stir that right in. And you're gonna have your oven on. So once you have it prepared in the fridge, when you set it out, you're gonna have your oven on for 350 and put it in for an hour. Oh my gosh, yours looks delicious. And look at the finished product.
Whoa,
you're amazing.
Look how good I did.
You are so good.
Bravo,
so
Steph.
that is lovely. And of course, if you're on the go and you want to have it, you can't eat it all at once, freeze some of them and have them in your freezer ready to go.
Excellent.
This is I love this. I have been barbecuing all the weekend, so I've had fun. You have a little vegetable tray. You take some red peppers, onions, 1 white onion, and you keep the stalk on and just sort of quarter it. And as well with the asparagus, and then just have some oil. I've cut them all up in tiny pieces because this is our salsa. What I've done with tomatoes, I've taken 2 lovely greenhouse tomatoes, always looking at the bottom to see if that little star is there, and then you know that it's ripe and ready to go.
Another pro
if
tip,
not,
I love it.
I know, leave it on the windowsill. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to just add 1 garlic clove, jalapeno peppers,
Nice.
if you like the heat.
Some
I did a
kick.
lot of heat there, and I've got fresh cilantro if you'd like to. If not, you could do parsley. I know some people have an aversion or not to cilantro,
Right.
but I love it.
I do too.
And then just 2 tablespoons of lime.
Excellent.
You're gonna mix this together. This is a great salsa that you could have on little baguettes.
Right.
You could put it in wraps. You could add cheese to it and make little paninis, but it keeps in the fridge for a great long time, and then you're gonna have a delightful spring taste. Smell that.
Oh, that
See?
is nice.
Fresh and fun.
fresh.
Fresh and
oh, my
fun.
goodness.
Yeah, happy spring.
Happy spring. Julie, thank you so much for this. All of this is delicious. I really like what I did over here. That turned out real good, Julie.
And of course, if you're looking for any other recipes for all the things coming in season, it's going to be at foodlandontario.ca. Don't forget your fresh tomatoes and your salsa and your set.
Definitely, and that website is on your screen. Also, do you know of a great local chef or restaurant we should be featuring in our daily dish? Please